Hi guys, welcome to Manifesting with Lee, where we talk all things manifestation as I share my manifestation tips with you according to my experiences. And today I want to uh, encourage you. So the topic is all about do not give up. Do not give up on manifesting your SP just because you are in a long distance situation. I know that it's easier to give up in a situation that sounds that difficult, but I'm here to let you know that if your heart still wants this and you are just discouraged by the things that have been happening, by the movement is taking too long, you don't see evidence of what you've been believing in, I'm here to let you know, do not give up if you still want your SP just because you are in a long distance situation. Why? Because all those feelings that you are feeling of wanting to give up, when you are looking at the situation from a logical point or from a 3D perspective, that okay, this person is far, I miss them. When you are really in tune with your 3D reality, it feels like it's never gonna happen, because sometimes the circumstances around you and your SP are that you guys are not talking, you are not on good terms. Your SP's probably told you that they don't want to be with you, they're not interested. You're discouraged by certain behaviors from your SP. Why do you then feel that it's difficult? Because of also you might have insecurities pertaining to long distance situations that you can't see them, so you're not sure what is happening that side, and certain fears that may be upon that situation, such as will they meet someone else, are we drifting apart, are they forgetting about me, will they remember that somebody like me exists, and also fear in that the law will not really be effective in that situation. All right, so there's so many things that can go through your mind when it comes to when you are like logically thinking about your situation from a 3D perspective, guys. And I know that sometimes it's overwhelming when you are affirming for things and you don't see any result, and instead of what's happening, of what you want to happen, only the negative things start to happen, unpleasant circumstances, or things that seem to be getting worse you know um After all the anger, the disappointment, the frustration, the confusion about this law, and after you've been applying certain things, affirming and all these kind of stuff, visualization, anything that helps you to manifest, and then you feel like, you know what, I want to give up. Think about why you want to give up. Are you giving up because you gave yourself a time frame to say, if I manifest, if I'm affirming for 7 days and I don't see movement, I'm giving up? If I'm affirming for 1 month and I don't see movement, I'm giving up. You shouldn't compare yourself to other people. And it's something that comes. It's something that's gonna attack your mind every now and then, because you want that, you desire that, and you're scared, and you think that, oh my gosh, if I don't get this right now, it means it's not working. You're doubting your own power, and you are also not patient with the process. When you are surrendered, fully surrendered to the law, time cannot be a factor. Patience needs to come about. Patience, persistence, full surrender to the process means that you don't really care about when this thing is going to happen. You are so surrendered that nothing else matters other than you being loyal to the law. Right? You committing to this journey of manifesting, because this is going to be a lifestyle. Because I'm telling you, there'll always be something that you're manifesting. We've chosen to make this a lifestyle, so it doesn't matter whether it comes next week or next month or next year. With some people it takes less, with some people it takes more time, and it really takes us reflecting on why am I feeling discouraged? Am I thinking from a point of lack, or am I focused more on my fears than what I want to manifest? Am I focused more on my 3D, what the 3D is giving me, more than what I want to manifest? Am I depending on my SP's behavior towards me, or am I focused on my own power and my own affirmations and whatever it is that I want? If you find yourself feeling bad, just know your mind was meditating on something that was making you feel bad. You are focusing on the negative things, and there's no way you can meditate on something that is negative and expect to feel good after that. No, if you focus on things that make you scared, that that encourage your fears, definitely you're gonna get out there not feeling confident about. You're gonna definitely get out there with more doubt in the law more than anything else. If you meditate more on the conversation that you and your SP had, where they were telling you that they don't want to be with you anymore, they don't want this anymore, it means that you're focusing more on that. You're meditating on the negative words and you're allowing them to take root. Words are like seeds, and behaviors and what meaning you give to them, they are like seeds, and they will grow if you continue to meditate on them. Your thoughts are like water to the seed that's planted in the soil, which is the word or the thought that you keep going back to. And within no time, you're going to see the results of that more than anything else. So when you feel yourself sad, and when you see lots of unpleasant circumstances thrown at you, and you just feel like, I'm not doing this anymore, it means that you are giving the circumstances power. You're giving your SP power to let you know that they want you or they don't want you. You are waiting to be chosen by your SP. You have to decide. In your world, you are living in a reality where you've chosen them and they've chosen you too. It's not about them. It's never about them. In our world of manifestation, how they show up is a reflection of what we've been thinking about them this entire time. It's a reflection of the expectations truly that we felt about them this entire time. So if you're focusing on, no, this person is too far, I don't think it's gonna work. We are already not talking on top of that, the distance. I don't think this is gonna work. You are expecting it not to work, and therefore you will receive what you are expecting. The things that you affirm, your affirmations form part of your expectations. Because once you affirm something, you start to expect it, and you only expect the best from a person based off of your assumptions about them. And they will give you back what you truly feel. They will reflect what you feel. So you need to change your mindset about how you receive certain reactions from people, from the 3D. You gotta give it a different meaning to say, okay, this distance is only bringing us closer. Or there is no distance between me and my SP. So if I say there is no distance between me and my SP, and then as soon as I'm done affirming, I go back to needing this outcome to happen right now, otherwise I'm giving up, you're not gonna get far. You're not gonna get far. You really have to look at situations that are unpleasant as, okay, it means that I need to persist. This is a sign that it's working and that I need to continue to persisting so that movement can start to resistance and not taking our power from our SPs and giving power to the circumstances, to the SP, to your fears, and to whatever it is that you are feeling that is negative, that is contrary to what you're expecting to get or what you're manifesting. That's exactly what's going to make you feel like, you know what, this thing is not working. It's always working. If you're thinking negatively, you're going to get negative results. If you choose to be up and down, you're going to get up and down, hot and cold results. Temporary good things, temporary bad. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to decide for yourself how badly do you want your SP? Once you have decided, regardless of the distance, regardless of, what they are doing, what they are showing you, what they are reflecting, just say, oh, I created that. Give yourself the power to say, what I created, probably that. So I have the power to change it. If I was able to create that, it means I also have the power to create the opposite of it. Look at it from that perspective, but don't be quick to give up unless truly, truly, truly that's what you want to do, to give up on this particular person. But you really, really need to take your SP off of the pedestal, take the circumstance off the pedestal, and put what you want on the pedestal and see how things start to unfold in your favor, in favor of your manifestation. You cannot give 30% of your time to your manifestation, to thinking and believing in your manifestation, and then 70% of the time to how the world is treating you, and then think that your manifestation has a chance. It doesn't. Give more attention, and then what you give attention to is what you are going to see more of. But if you give more attention to the negativity that you are getting from the 3D, that's exactly what you're going to continue seeing. But if you starve it, if you starve the negativity, it will not have the power to continue to show up in your reality. So you have to persist through the resistance. The only way to get over resistance is to paralyze it with persistence. There's nothing else I can say but to say, don't give up. Don't allow negative feedback or unpleasant feedback from the 3D let you believe that the law is not working, so you're giving up. And another thing, the reason why sometimes you are not seeing results is because we still haven't taken our power back from the SP, from the 3D, from our fears, our own negative feelings. We are still looking at our circumstances as in the natural. And remember, we don't function according to the world, to the 3D. We function according to the 4D. Things are as we imagine them. So if you find that you are feeling bad, it's probably because you are spending time in the negative thoughtville. And you got to get out of that. You got to remove that. You got to be able to see past what is happening. You got to be able to look at stuff happening in the 3D and be like, you know what? That's not for me. That's the old story. I'm done. You got to be able to look at the distance and feel like, you know what, I'm so glad that my SP is finally here, or that they're finally moving back here. It took me 8 months of having to believe that. And I was up and down up until I finally got it, that, you know what, if I'm ever going to get this situation, if I'm ever going to get this right, I have to be persistent to this new story that my SP has definitely moved back into the city. And also, my SP is me pushed out. He only reflects what I think about him. He only gives me what I expect him to give me. If I expect my SP to not call me and to be like, oh, he never does, I can never think, he's the one that's in control of this journey, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have my SP now. I wouldn't have manifested my SP. He probably would have taken the job that he said he was thinking of taking while he was still in a long distance. He probably would have taken it if I gave him the power. If I was waiting for him to make up his mind about me. No, I make up my mind. I make up his mind for him. In my reality, it's going to show up the way I want. I'm not waiting for my SP to choose me. He's already chosen me. In my world, he's chosen me. And then I'm going to let it drop and I'm going to go focus on other things. But to allow your SP's behavior to determine whether or not you're continuing in this journey, that's not good. Especially if you know that's that's the person that you want. Please don't give up on your SP just because they are showing you flames. Say that I was able to create the flames, I can recreate something good. Things can change overnight. Things can change overnight. Persist and don't give up. Don't give your power to your SP while you are the one manifesting the situation. Don't give your power to your fears. Don't give your power to your 3D circumstances. Don't allow the external factors to dictate to you what you get to have and what you don't get to have. You decide what you want from a person. You decide how people show up in your world. You decide that distance is not a barrier. That regardless, my SP and I's relationship transcends time, distance, and circumstances. And that's it. And you stick to that story up until it materializes. You believe that it's already here. No matter how you feel, you're allowed to cry. You're allowed to feel down. You're allowed to feel all sorts of stuff. Release everything. But then you stick to the story. Your script of the new story. That's what you stick to. Don't give up. Just because you are going through a rough patch. That's because it looks like it's dry out here. It looks like it. It's not like that. It looks like it. But movement is always happening. In what you are persisting, you will always reap the results of what you are focused on. You will always reap the results of what you are focused on. I promise you. I know because I've seen it. If I spend a lot of time in negativeville, I definitely saw the results of negativity in my life. So that's it. That's all I had to say about you guys. Don't allow distance, time, circumstances to let you give up on your SP, your manifestation. All right? Love you. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the other side of consistency. And remember, mentoring sessions are available if you feel like this is too much. I need somebody to help me. I'm here. All you have to do is drop me an email and we'll take it from there. Bye, guys.